Welcome everybody to the MLH Prep graduation. How is everybody doing? Let me know in the Twitch chat how everyone is doing. How excited are you for the graduation of the October 2022 prep program? Just give everyone a few minutes to kind of get themselves settled in before we jump in and see what everyone's done over the last 3 weeks. Come say hi, come hang out. I have got Discord open so I can come chat with you all and see what everyone's been up to. I can see actually in real time a few people are actually still pushing a few pull requests to their repository. More on that in a little bit. But yeah, no, pretty cool. Looks like we've got a few comments in chat. Someone says, hey, hello, how are you? Where are you tuning in from? Let us know in the chat. Wonder how global our audience is today. Doing good. Glad to hear it. Hello. Got a few people joining us now, which is what we want to see. Tuning in from India. Awesome. From Egypt. Very cool. If you couldn't guess, I'm tuning in from the UK, which is looking very not sunny anymore. So, yeah. Tuning in from India, Nepal. Awesome. Excellent. And which pods are you all from? Are you from 22.oct.prep.1 or .2? Let me know. How's my day? My day's been pretty good, you know. I've been pretty excited for this all day. I haven't done an MLH Prep graduation in such a long time. Iceland, who you may know, normally hosts these, but I'm taking this one for him. So yeah, it's good to be back. Ethiopia? Very cool. Looks like we've got 15 people here now. Very nice. And if you're in your, if you're watching from one of your pods, go grab the rest of your pod mates. Maybe do a little watch party and tune in together because we're going to be going through all of the cool projects that you've been working on over the last few weeks and discussing kind of what, challenges you might have encountered and some of your favorite parts of those. I'm from the October Prep 1 cohort. Very cool. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who your pod leader is. I believe it is Ashita. Excellent. Got a few people from point 1. Buzz makes sense because your stand-up is in a few hours' time. We might have less from the point 2 pod because their stand-up is much later in the day. Hey, we got a few though. Excellent. Just give it a few more minutes for everyone to tune in. Looks like we've got a few people. I can see you all in Discord trying to get everyone else involved, which is awesome. That is what we want to see. Yeah, keep it coming. That's what we like to see. While we're doing this graduation, I'd love to hear from you all in the chat in real time on your thoughts, your favorite bits, and I'd love to just kind of use this as an opportunity to reflect on the last few weeks and really, kind of embrace what you've done. Got a few people from the 12-week program as well. Awesome. Well, welcome to those. Maybe you were a prep graduate once upon a time and now you're doing the 12-week program. I don't know. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Nice. Looks like 22.oct.prep.2 have a Google Meet that they might be watching together. If so, hello there. Welcome. I see you. Cool. I think it is time to jump into things and get started with the graduation ceremony today. So, without further ado, what is MLH Prep, you may ask? Well, I imagine a lot of you watching already know, but for those of you who've just tuned in, you're kind of wondering, what is this thing? I'm curious, how do I get involved? Well, MLH Prep is a 3-week program for those who want to get started in their careers, but maybe they're struggling to get an internship because they haven't quite got the right skills to get that internship offer, which is where MLH Prep comes in as a nice 3-week program designed to help teach you all of those industry skills that you need to land a job anywhere in the industry. So our prep graduates, they've spent the last 3 weeks working on a variety of projects, collaborating and contributing to these GitHub repositories where we've given them a starter project. The project doesn't really do very much, it shows some stuff, but functionality wise, it's bare bone. And we have a bunch of suggestions of what these graduates could do, and we kind of hand it over to them and let them get on with it. So you're probably wondering, what have they been working on? What have they been contributing to? And that is a fantastic question. And we're going to be taking a good look at all of that today, and hopefully, share our favorite bits. Now, we've got 2 projects to show off, or 2 types of projects. We've got week 1, and in week 1, we tasked our fellows with contributing to a portfolio site to reflect who the pod really is, where everyone is located, and some of the favorite bits they've had collaborating together. And that will be a nice warm-up using Jekyll as our framework and hosting it on Netlify. So lots of opportunities to collaborate in GitHub, as well as learn some new technologies that people may not have learned before. But then moving into week 2 and week 3, our fellows decide we take it we take it to up a notch. Portfolio site, pretty cool, but our fellows are hungry for more, and that's where we introduce a React app. So for a lot of our fellows, they've never touched React, but this is a good opportunity to jump in and get their hands dirty. So what our fellows do is they build a weather app that can maybe help you plan around what you're looking to do. Maybe let's say you want to go out for a walk. Is it raining? How will I know? Let's see what people can do using APIs and JavaScript to, create a nice coherent experience. So hopefully that has got you up to speed with what Mlh Prep is. And if you're watching and you want to get involved with Mlh Prep, we run 6 cohorts a year. We have a November one starting soon, but I believe the applications are closed for that right now. But we will be running it again in March and April next year. So if you're curious, head over to fellowship.mlh.io. You can head over to the website, and at the bottom there should be a link to Mlh Prep, and you'll be able to find out all of the information of upcoming dates and how to apply right now. Excellent. And again, if you do have any questions, throw them in the Twitch chat. I am having a look. I can see a few of you are chatting around down there. So do share your questions, your thoughts, how excited you are for the program. And without further ado, let's jump into things. So let's see what our fellows have been doing. Now, without further ado, I would have to show you what we, started with. It'd be unfair for me to show you what they have built from. So, you can do extra cameras. Hang on, let me get you up to speed. So, this is what we started with. You're probably thinking, this looks okay. This looks cool. You've got some cool avatars at the top. We've got the pod name here. You've got Meet the Pod. You can see I'm out of London. So Amanda's out of New York City with Swift. Aaron's also out of London, and we've got our faces at the top here. We can also see that it, expands, which is pretty cool. And we can also see some projects here as well, which is pretty nice. Let me just get some background music on. There we go. So, and if you click on the projects, you can see here, we've got some Laura Epson, everyone's favorite for just making sure the text flows in the right order. And we can go back to the homepage. Not a lot going on here, but pretty cool nonetheless. Now, I am going to show you a few quirks. My CSS is maybe not as polished as it could be. But if I was to make this a mobile site, let me just, let's pick an iPhone 12 Pro. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but it doesn't look quite right, does it? There's something a little bit off about this. I can't quite put my finger on it. Let me know in the chat what you think is maybe not quite right about this this website, but it doesn't look quite right, does it? We tried. I wonder if, now it looks all right. There we go, problem solved. So there are also a few bugs with this template site to maybe iron out as well. So we tasked our 2 pods, right, here's the project, make it better. You can decide how that is. We have a few suggestions. Maybe you could add a map that shows where everyone's based, which countries everyone's from. Maybe you can make it so that this little, it doesn't break when you resize the page. Maybe it's easier to change the icons and the colors. Maybe you can, easily add more people. I don't know. So let's have a look at 22.oc.prep.1 and see what they've been up to. And already from the get-go, you can tell that this is a much needed facelift, let's put it that way. And if you want to access this, you can access this right now in the Zoom chat. Zoom chat, we're on Twitch. I've just pasted it in the chat, so if you want to access it right now, you can access it right there at prep-portfolio-22-oc-prep-1.netlify.app. Bit of a mouthful, but you can access it now and just click on it in the chat. But already we can see this pod's called the Web Whales. I quite like that, it's pretty cool. And already, look at this, you've got the cards have got a huge improvement. Now you can see we've got like social links for people, we've got profile pictures in the card. That makes a lot more sense than having it up here. And I can guarantee that if I click inspect element, look at that, it's actually dynamic. It doesn't break, it actually works on different screens. Let's try it on a different one, a Galaxy Fold. Okay, maybe let's not do it on a Galaxy Fold. Whoops. Let's do it on a Surface Duo. There we go. That's a bit better. But you can see that. Oh, it gets even better. Let's, we're jumping ahead of ourselves here. Let's have a little look further up. So, what's going on here? We've got fellows all over the world. We've got fellows in Dubai. We've got fellows in India. Oh, sorry. Dubai is a city. We've got them in the UAE. We've got people in, I don't even know how you say that, Odisha? Please correct me in the chat. We've got fellows all over the place. Nepal, we love to see it. And if we have a little look here, we can see a little description for them. And let's locate our pod members. A nav bar that actually works. I love this. Now, if we have a look here, we can actually see where people are. And I really like this little MLH Prep like pin. That's really nice. And then we've also got a little pin which says MLH an ideal place to start. Very nice. It's actually a very clean use of OpenStreetMap. But if we have a click in, we can have a look over here, and we can have a look to see we've got a fellow here over in the UAE. I didn't think Dubai was there. I thought Dubai was over here, but maybe I am wrong. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, Dubai is there. That would make sense. I don't know my geography very well, do I? But we've got fellows over here. Look at this, people everywhere. Very, very cool. Now, you may remember again on the project side of things, it was a little bit messy, right? We've got the fellowship logo up here. This is prep and the wrong colors, and you don't even realize they're clickable. But down here, we've got a nice little arrow. We've got a little image. Maybe you want to add an image to show off the project. And if I click on this, I get this with the MLH Prep and a link back to the main page. Oh, it's got a loading screen. Very nice. And maybe you want to talk about the weather app. Whoa, look at this. Very cool. I'm a very big fan of that. Now, this is something that I've always been a big fan of, is using GitHub Actions to automatically add to the website how many contributions everyone's done. So when you make a new contribution, it will automatically update a YAML file, which then the Jekyll site can actually read from and display on here. And we can see that some of these fellows have been super active over the last couple of weeks, which is really impressive considering they only had 5 days to contribute to this. And then right at the bottom here, we've got a blog with a variety of different things going on in it too. Way has a really good thing, right? GitHub Actions is fire. Very, very true, very true. But here we got some blog posts, and here we got some Laura Ipsen going on here. But again, it is all working nicely. We've got a nice, look at that. We've got a nice slug here as well. We love to see it. Click on fellow names to check their bio. Oh, look at this. Very, very nice. You can click on that and it opens their GitHub. Oh, wait, they have bios on the... Oh, look at that. Very, very nice. And I love the go back to homepage at the bottom as well. This is a very polished site. And then obviously we've got a footer at the bottom, a passionate group of developers working together to create amazing things, as well as a sitemap, and you can find the Discord for MLH, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, you got to get the Made with Love at the bottom in there. Awesome stuff. So this is the 22. This is pod number 1. I'm going to just call it that for now. So very, very cool. Shall we have a look to see what pod number 2 has been up to? Oh, and I've obviously missed the dark mode as well. How could I miss the dark mode? This is clean. This is clean. I like it. I like it. The dark mode actually works really nicely. The question is it auto dark mode? If I was to set my computer right now to dark mode, would it automatically dark mode? It looks like it's not, but refresh it. There you go. There's an issue I can add later that it doesn't have auto dark mode. It is okay. Let's have a look at pod number 2. You have there, see, Check out the dark mode. Nice, nice. So here, we've got a whole little screen of everybody in here, especially because if you might have noticed, we've got 4 people here. What happens if we have 15? Well, it doesn't all fit. We can make it all fit. And if I click inspect element, and if I turn it into an iPhone 12 Pro again, it still works. I can scroll along and it works really nicely. We've got a dark mode. Oh, hang on. Ooh. We've got a dark mode. It looks pretty sweet if I do say so myself. Let me make this a little bit wider. There you go. There you go. We've got profiles. I'm going to turn off the dark mode because it is, well, there's still sort of sun outside here in the UK. It's about 5:15 in the evening, but here we go. We've got resumes for people. We've got LinkedIn profiles for people. This is very, very nice. And I like the icons you've used here. The pack is really nice. Now, we've got fellows all over the world in this pod. We've got fellows based in Africa. We've got fellows based in the Middle East. We've got fellows based in India. We've also got fellows based over in the US of A and fellows based in Mexico, it looks like. For a second then I thought this fellow was based in Canada, probably a controversial topic for people who live in Michigan because it's so close to the border, but it is indeed the USA. We've got someone in New York City, someone in Maryland. It's not Maryland, it's Maryland, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But let's have a look at the team. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. I click projects, it's going to show me down. And here, we've actually got some good stuff in here. People have actually written some stuff. Oh, and we have profiles for the fellows with a nice little rounded corners. We've got information about me, work experience, as well as connecting with me online. I love this. And we can actually see the project here. Obviously, Laura Ibsen, but we've got a nice little back button, and we've got the right MLH colors for the prep program, which is what I love to see. And then we've got links to socials. And, we've got a little bit of profile, like some quotes about people's favorite things. This is very, very sweet. What's your favorite bit about these portfolio sites? Let me know in the Zoom chat. Or the Zoom chat? It's a Twitch chat. Let me know in the chat. What do you think? What do you want me to have a look at next? Looks like I can change the background though. Ooh, I can change the background. I think I've, thought of the best. There we go. Let me just... Oh, spoiler alert. Whew. Submit. Nice. I mean, it doesn't really work because the cat's not really in the frame. There we go. We'll take that one. We'll take that. This is a nice addition. I didn't realize you could change the background. Nice. And it, if you make it really wide, it just, tiles it. Nice. We've got the pod 22.og.prep.2 cat edition in case you needed some cats in your life. Awesome. I think it's time to check out the React tab. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the React tab. So, we are going to need to do a little bit of a looking around because I have not got it active right now. There we go, there we go. So, this is what we gave the fellows to begin with. What it does is it uses an API where if you type a city in, I live in London, GB, it tells me that it's 17 degrees right now. I think that's a lie, it's colder, and it's raining. I do believe that part though. But there are a few problems, and it's cool. It uses hooks in real time, so as you type in stuff, like if I type in San Francisco, that's not how you spell San Francisco. Spoiler alert again. Oh, there you go. Tells me that it is 12 degrees currently. But for those of you in America who love your Fahrenheit, it doesn't give you the option to see that. You can tell it was built by a Brit because we put it in Celsius. But did someone say React? Someone did say React. So, what did the fellows do with this? So, pod number 1, perfect. This is awesome. This is more than just a weather app. We've got, tell us as the sunrise and the sunset, and the sun is definitely setting because it's gone 5 o'clock. We can see that I have found Cambridge in the UK, and it's given me a map to show me where Cambridge is. I live near Cambridge, in case you were wondering. And we can see here a load of places in Cambridge that we could go and get food. In fact, I've been to this place, the Millworks, very tasty, would recommend. all sorts of places, especially down some of the main streets of Cambridge, such as all of these wonderful places. And the fact that they get all this information is very cool. If I was to type in a new location such as... Oh, look, it's giving me like a proper address. Whew. Now let me think of it. Let me think of a location so good. Let's think of the Flatiron District, you know, in New York City, our favorite place. That is not where I meant. That is in the middle of nowhere, assuming it's in the USA. Yes, it is in the USA, and there is another Cambridge. Who would have known? We again, I like this drop down though. Flatiron District. Well, if I just type 1010 New York City. I'm putting New York in, easier. So we've got the wonderful Manhattan. You are here. Oh, I can actually pin on the map, can I? Ah. Well, that's how I'm going to find the Flatiron District. It's over here by Union Square. You see, look at me with the background changes. Oh, I didn't even realize. It's because it's sunny in New York and it's not here. There you go. So I've pinned it down in Union Square, where the Flatiron building is, I believe. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's in Union Square. Oh no, it's up here by Madison Square Park. Sorry. There we go. Anyway, it is currently 16 degrees over in the wonderful New York City. Feels like 14 there, and it's a bit humid. Well, not too humid, and it's clear skies. So you should bring some hats, sun cream, and sunglasses because it is going to be sunny. And restaurant-wise, this is what I came for. There is a Wagamama's. I didn't know you get Wagamama's in New York. You got, you know, all sorts of good stuff going on here. Starbucks, we have ourselves a juice press. You can see all of the things you could possibly want. And if I was to change this and put it like up here, oh dear, that is Long Island City. Didn't know that was a thing. But that is not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is pin it there. Lower Manhattan. That is not where I dropped the pin. Ah! What I'm trying to do is pin it like there. Alright, fine. Don't be nice. But here we can see some other stuff, such as more cafes, more restaurants. Very, very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright. So if we scroll down a bit more, it tells us the hourly forecast over the next few days. Today is the October the 21st, so we can see it's going to be, you know, kind of warm. I'm actually going to be in the wonderful New York City next week, so let's have a look to see what the temperature is going to be. It's going to be pretty good. I don't need to bring... Well, it looks like I need to bring a hat and sunglasses with me. And it's going to be a bit cloudy towards the end of the week, so maybe I should bring a jacket just to be double sure. And here we've got the wonderful members of the pod down here, checking out the portfolio site too, to contribute yourself. And that is the wonderful thing about MLH Preppers. Even though the program has ended, you can continue to contribute to the repository and work as a team just by joining in. And this README is so detailed. This is very, very cool. Awesome. So this is a big step up from what we started with. Let's have a look at what pod number 2 has done. I'm curious. Are you curious? Let me know in the chat. And you can see the background has changed some more. If I put London in again, you know, Charing Cross, that would do. Yeah, look, it's all rainy and miserable. I like it. What other places do you have? I'm trying to think of places that might be snowy. Iceland Capital is known as Reykjavik. I just don't know how to spell it. If I put Reykjavik in, it's sunny in Reykjavik. Really? When's sunset? It's gone 5 o'clock. It's like 7 o'clock now. What? I don't understand. Oh, wait, no, it's not 5 o'clock yet. It'll be 4 o'clock. That'll be why it's still sunny. If I put New Delhi in. How do you spell Delhi? I did spell it correctly. Alright, New Delhi is dark. I see, we've got like misty looking vibes. Haze. Oh, I like it. Anyway, let's have a look at pod number 2. So, we've got New York City based in here already, and I can see on the map that it's pinned me nicely here. Can I have a little play around with the map? I can, very nice. And it's telling me that I need to bring some sunglasses and sun cream. But what if I put in the sunny London? Whoa, it's apparently raining in London. Look at this GIF. What happens if I type in New Delhi? Because it was hazy there. Oh, I broke it. I broke it. Awkward. Let me try that again. Oh, it doesn't like New Delhi. All right, we won't type New Delhi in. I will type Seattle. Oh, I broke it again. Should we have a look to see why it's breaking? Oh dear. Oh dear. Key is smoke. Clouds. Clear. I don't know what I did to it, but I broke it. Anyway, this is very nice. I'm a big fan. In the chat, let me know what I should type in. What should I Google? I'm going to open the other one as well. Give me some locations. Where are you all from? Maybe we type in some of those locations, your nearest city, and we have a look. Try Jacksonville, Florida. Okay. Oh, you want restaurant recommendations? I can give you that. Jacksonville, North Hertfordshire is near me. Right. Is this the right Jacksonville? That looks like Florida to me. I didn't realize Jacksonville had so much water in it, but okay. Restaurants. Cafes for days. Burritos. Very nice. More burritos. Do we like burritos? Lagos. Isn't Lagos like a place in Scotland? Let's have a look in Lagos. Oh, sorry. Lagos is Lagos. This place? Where's this? Ah. I like katsu. Katsu is good. Let's try Lagos in here. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Correct me if I'm wrong. Should bring a coat and an umbrella though. Not a place you want to be. I didn't actually see if this one updates. Yeah, there we go. It wants you to bring some wellies. I prefer this one with the gifts though. I like the gifts. I didn't put Jacksonville in. Oh, I broke it. I think it doesn't like me. If I type Jacksonville into trunk, there we go. Nice. It doesn't like you typing in real time, but it seems to be alright if you paste it in. No, I lied. Sorry. Try Cambodia. It will show bad things because it's very wet there. Oh dear, very cloudy. This is a very funny little cloud. Alright, I put a Cambodia in here. Clouds. It's telling me to bring a watch. Could someone explain to me what the watch is supposed to indicate? I'm not sure I follow. Very cool, very cool. It's very humid though. Wow, that is some crazy humidity. Whew. Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for, doing so many awesome things over the last 3 weeks. I must say, these projects are very, very cool and you should be very proud of them. I do want to just emphasize that these are perfect for your resume and your portfolio. These are a key thing that show not only that you can contribute in a small time frame, but it also shows that you know how to work in a team, how to collaborate with 15 people, which is not an easy feat, right? If we go to these portfolio sites, and if I hop back over to I can see that people have been merging stuff in recently. Let's have a look at 22.org.prep too, right? We have a look in here and we can actually see in here that we've had quite a few pull requests. If I open up the first pod as well, just to get, 37 pull requests. I mean, not all of these got merged and some of them were very small. So, numbers of pull requests is not necessarily don't feel bad if you didn't contribute as much as other people. But here, you can use all of this in your resume to learn how to work. You've got, how to deal with conflicts. This is all great stuff that you can use in interviews to help you, land that job that you're after. So I do want to just emphasize to everyone that you've done a fantastic job over the last 3 weeks, and you should all be incredibly proud of yourselves. Now, this is a friendly reminder that if you are keen to keep being involved in the MLH program, we'll, I believe right now, and I can actually check with you all right as we speak. Let's have a look together. My favorite thing to do is to do it all together. As if we go to the MLH Fellowship website, you can go down and we actually have openings in our program in the spring. So you can apply to our spring cohort, which starts on the January 30th and ends April 21st. So if you're able to come and join in, I totally recommend having a look. We also got openings for our summer as well, so if that's something that interests you, totally check that out. We're going to be having a huge number of cool projects to come and we'll kind of like, get involved in. So if that's something that you want to do, then totally have a look. I can't wait to see some of your faces return in the new year. But yeah, I just want to say congratulations everybody for all of your incredibly hard work. This is so cool to see, and this isn't the end of your journey, this is just the start. My name is Will. I've been, so happy to go through these with you all. And if you have any more questions, you can always chat to me in Discord, drop me an email. But again, hopefully I'll see you in the summer. Yeah. Thanks everyone for coming along, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, folks.